practice when we looked at it and went, that doesn't seem to make sense. So we stopped that practice now. And so we're just trying to get in this transition period where we kind of update it to reflect what we're doing, if that makes sense. So I'm just giving the actual real what number we get registrations for, and then keeping it at that. And so hopefully we can get through, and I'll speak with legal counsel so we can get through and an update to all of this. So yeah.
And follow up. Yeah, I just brought that up because it may give us the opening for the ones that are not paid for and not used to go back out to, if we are going to allow Turo, which I would say,
Correct.
it's a whole different, that's a policy discussion we should be having. And I hope we don't make, I think the goal was to keep the numbers down. And I think if
Correct.
we can adjust this within that, and this is outside of the scope of today, but I
Right.
don't want to get too far along with a direction that we all don't agree with. So,
Yes, absolutely. And so I hope to be speaking with council soon about these suggested changes. So we're just being careful as we progress, since there is a lot of interest in it, and trying to dot all the I's and cross all the T's as we get there. But it is in process, so they're reviewing my suggested now. So
I'll move approval.
Do I have a second?
Madam Chair, for discussion, I just have one quick question for Amy.
Mhm.
Amy, what is the general process of how these medallions would be transferred between two rental car agencies? Is this a monetary compensation thing, or is it?
It likely is. It's the bylaw doesn't require any sort of documentation on their part to disclose that. In a liquor license transfer, we would need to see the purchase and sale agreement. That could, I've suggested something different where the licenses can be transferred, but the medallions are at the select board to issue. So as of right now, it's not part of the process or a requirement.
So we couldn't compel them to disclose what
I don't know. I would ask our legal counsel that question, but it was not written into the bylaw, and it hasn't been. And I looked, having gone through a couple dozen boxes of stuff from the 90s recently. I did see a prior transfer when a good number were transferred to Hertz, and it was just by letter. I didn't see any details or anything included in that. So it's certainly something to consider, where it's similar to other types of transfers where purchase and sale is included as part of the transfer.
Okay, interesting. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
Just to follow up on that, it may be worth asking Amy how much it was, because from their standpoint, these are valuable. They don't want them diluted. They are, they're in a sort of thing. They're in a confrontational situation with unlimited Turo licenses. They might be willing just to tell us, and put that on the record. They put a lot of other stuff on the record that they didn't have to in the letter to us. So,
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, terrific. If there aren't any more questions, I'll take a roll call vote. Matt?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Malcolm? John?
Aye.
And I vote aye, so that's unanimous. Okay, next up is a public hearing to consider application for new annual alcoholic beverages restaurant license for Sushi Sean 1111 LLC for premises located at 130 Pleasant Street. I will open the public hearing and ask Amy to present the details, please.
Thank you so much. So as you mentioned, this location is 130 Pleasant Street, across from Stop and Shop there. This has had several previous liquor licenses. Most recently, it was Petrichor Wine Bar. They surrendered their license in 2023. So because of that, it's non-active license, and therefore they are applying for a new rather than transfer situation. Sushi Sean is operating there right now, food service only. So this would be a request to add liquor license to the seated premises. All alcohol, again, similar license that had existed prior to that. There will be a few tables outdoors. That's also consideration. That was approved and did exist before as well through the special permit was allowed. So that was allowed per that permit as well, and the number of seats is consistent with that. Again, with new liquor license, we have listed the 5 different categories when considering this as far as the appropriateness. Obviously, it's been here before. The number of existing dispensaries, I think we're over 100, or we 105, I think at this point. No public comments received on this. Obviously not a new location. The sort of operation that carries this. Sean has obviously been in the restaurant industry for a long time and has been operating Sushi Sean first through mobile food units and catering and such, and now at a fixed location. So he's been a good member of the community for a long time in that respect. And I think that is all the details so far. We can take any questions.
Okay, let me just see it. Okay, so this is a public hearing. Sean, did you want to say anything before I open it to public comment, for the public comment?
Good morning to the select board, and thank you for your invitation. Appreciate it. I just happy to be part of the community. Like Amy had mentioned, finally have a location to spread my wings a little bit and have some roots. So this was the next logical step. The business. Happy to be here and be able to provide something to the community.
Okay, thank you. This is a public hearing. Are there any other comments from the public? Amy, Erica, did you want to say something?
I do. So Amy, you had sent an email this morning about a butter notification. I'm wondering if that happened.
Yes, it did. I had sent a update and just wanted to make sure that a butter notification had been completed. I was on vacation last week, so wanted to make sure and did receive, and I can send you the copies that we received. They did respond and brought that into our office. So we are up to date on that. Yes.
Okay, terrific. Matt?
Yeah, just 2 things. This on page 17, the cell number was incomplete. Maybe that was whited out on purpose. All right, so that's fine. I just want to make sure we have that. Yep.
Yes.
And then the other thing, you mentioned that the tables were on the porch, and I don't believe those are in the packet. I don't think that's was, at least the packet I looked at didn't have the porch included in the, colored in. So if we're going to allow drinking on that porch, then we want to make sure that that's part of the premises.
Yep. Okay. So in this one right here, that you have up on the screen, they do have a drawn in one next to the other approved plan that does indicate the front patio and the seats.
All right. All right, good. I just want to make sure, because there was one that didn't have it, and then you mentioned that they were doing that. Yeah. See, this one, I don't think one of them didn't.
Yeah.
All right, so I think this is entirely appropriate there. I'll move approval.
Do I have a second? Oh, no, wait, I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll move to close the public hearing. Second.
Second.
Okay, by roll call, Matt?
Aye.
Malcolm?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. And Matt, do you want to make that motion?
Yep, so moved.
So move approved. We have a motion to move approval. A second?
Second.
Okay, by roll call, Matt?
Aye.
Malcolm?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. That's unanimous. Thanks, Sean and Marina.
Thank you.
Hold
Good
on, we
luck.
have one more for them, for the entertainment.
Oh, right, we do. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to open the public hearing to consider an application for a new non-live entertainment license for Sushi Sean at 130 Pleasant Street.
So just
Amy?
thank you so much. As we add a liquor license, we need to make sure we have an entertainment license. Right now, the application is for a non-live background and pre-recorded music. And I'll just note that if in the future they wish to change, have a DJ or any live music, we can issue 1 day for 1 or 2 events, and otherwise we need a modification. So if that's correct, yep. Okay, so it would be a non-live entertainment license for the location.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Any comments from the public? If not, I'd take a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved, close the public hearing.
Okay, by roll call, Matt,
Aye.
Sorry, who seconded that?
Don,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Malcolm.
Aye.
The chair votes aye. The public hearing is closed. Any discussion or a motion from the board?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
I have a second from Tom. By roll call, Matt,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
Malcolm. Was that an aye? I didn't hear anything, Malcolm.
Aye.
Okay, there we go. And the chair votes aye. That is unanimous as well. Okay, now, best of luck. Thanks for coming this morning.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, I'm going to open the public hearing to consider a utility petition from Verizon New England and National Grid Nantucket Electric. Plan number MA 2024-24 to relocate JO pole. Oh, this is to reopen, right? The public hearing.
Yeah,
This is the one
reopening
we've
the
had on
public
the
hearing.
agenda.
It's a
Yep,
continuation.
So this
Yep.
matter's been continued for a few months. Because the applicant's attorney, Stephen Cohen, is still unable to attend this, and his new attorney in office, Jesse Bell, is catching up. They have asked to continue this one more time. And Donald Bonner's here. He's the Verizon rep if you have any questions.
Okay, comments or questions from the board on this? Okay. This is a public hearing. Does anyone wish to speak? I think, Don, we understand what's going on here, so unless you wanted to add something.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, everything was explained perfectly by Erica, and we're hoping to make some much more serious progress now that we have Jesse working on the sidelines with us. So hopefully we'll have something better for you next time.
Okay, terrific. So I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
So
Nope,
moved.
we're gonna, no, we're gonna
Continue
continue
it.
the public
Oh, to
hearing.
continue the public
And
hearing
can
to
we please-
November.
We have just like this month, the second Monday of the month is a holiday, so it would be a continuance to November 18th.
Okay, so a motion to continue the public hearing to November 18th.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I think Tom and Malcolm, by roll call, Tom,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
Don.
Aye.
And the chair votes aye. So hopefully we can wrap this up next month.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, open a public hearing to consider utility petition from National Grid Nantucket Electric, plan number 307-77095, to install approximately 140 feet of conduit from existing manhole MH5 across Airport Road to one new pad mount transformer at Miller Lane.
So Tim Lyford is here from National Grid, but I will note that this is a project that, or a petition that was requested by the town of Nantucket. This is in relation to the new pump station from the sewer department is putting in this area.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Does anyone from the public wish to comment? Or I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, by roll call, Matt,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Any comments, questions from the board or a motion?
Motion
I'll
to
move
approve.
approval.
Okay, Tom and Matt, by roll call, Tom,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Next up, I'm going to open a public hearing to consider utility petition from National Grid Nantucket Electric, plan number 309-74112, to install approximately 160 feet of conduits in an easterly direction from existing transformer pad 4-1 on Commercial Street to proposed handful HH 4-1 at 19 Commercial Wharf. Excuse me. Public hearing is open. Erica, what do we
I'm
need
going
to
to refer
know?
to Tim to review this. I'm assuming it's
Okay.
for Nantucket Island Resorts, but not 100% sure.
Okay, Tim, if you could go over it for us.
Good morning, Tim Lyford, National Grid Electric, 100 East Ashland Street, Brockton, Mass. Yes, as previously stated, National Grid is petitioning for approximately 160 feet of 2 3-inch conduits and 1 new handhole to originate from existing transformer 4-1 going down Commercial Street onto the property of 19 Commercial Wharf. And this is for new service to 19 Commercial Wharf. I don't have the customer's information in front of me, unfortunately.
So that is NIR. It's that
Okay.
building that was moved over.
Okay, so
No.
it's the Mickey Rowland's building that got moved a couple lots over.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Any comments or questions from the board? This is a public hearing. Is anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter? Okay, seeing none, do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Okay, so I heard Don made a motion. Malcolm, I'm going to take that as a second. By roll call, Don,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. The public hearing is now closed. Do I have a motion?
Move approval.
Second.
Second from Tom. By roll call, Matt,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. That is approved. Next, I'm going to open the public hearing to consider utility petition from National Grid on Plan 309-91741 to install a transformer and approximately 80 feet of conduit across Nobodere Farm Road from pole 4. Tim?
Thank you. Yes, as previously stated, National Grid is petitioning for, I believe it's more in the vicinity of 40 feet of 2 4-inch conduits from existing pole 4, crossing over Nobodere Farm Road and onto the property of 10 Sun Island. And this is for new service to 10 Sun Island.
So can I just add a little commentary on here? This
Sure.
is another town petition brought forward by the airport for its housing project. I did have a little back and forth. I don't know if anybody saw it in the packet, but the person who drew the plan, I had questioned why the plan that's in your packet differed from the plan that is like on the ground. And was told that it matched the easement. And I emailed back and said, well, we don't have an easement in place yet, so let's get the proper drawing put forward. So I would still like to see the actual drawing reflect, the drawing to reflect what the actual work is. The way that it's drawn now, it's just a straight line across Nobodere Farm Road. The way it's going is actually, it has to go up Nobodere Farm Road and then across it. So Tim, I don't know if Aaron's gonna do that or not, but I think it's important that our petitions match the work that's gonna be done.
Agreed.
And I think we can approve it based on a new map coming forward.
Okay.
Does
All
that,
right.
does that work for you, Tim?
That works for me. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Any questions from the board? This is a public hearing. Is anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter? Okay, seeing none, do I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that's Malcolm and Matt. By roll call, Malcolm,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve contingent on updating of the map satisfaction to town admin satisfaction.
Great. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, second from Malcolm by roll call. Tom,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
Don,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
unanimous. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, by roll call. Don,
Aye.
Malcolm,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Matt,
Aye.
and the chair votes aye. That is always unanimous. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And actually got pushed up.
I can get it. Ugh.
It was.